Hi everyone, I'm Suzanne Edwards-Acton and I'm the Chief DEI Officer for the People Concern. And I know a lot of you, but there are many of you who I don't know. And I wanted to just share a little bit with you about what does that mean that we have a DEI officer and what does the DEI stand for? So diversity, equity, inclusion is what the DEI stands for. And my role is really to help us stay committed to operationalizing our acknowledgement that we live in a society here in the United States. We live in a society that has many features of many oppressive tendencies to it. And a lot of these are very, very old systems that have been passed on to us for, hundreds of years actually. And we as an organization, at the People Concerned, have committed to being honest about that and then doing whatever we can to make sure that there is diversity, equity, and inclusion in our organization in ways that if we're not intentional about it, they don't just happen. Because we do have a society that has a lot of structures that do that do show data of oppression. So the D is diversity. We have committed to having a workforce at the People Concerned that is at minimum representative of the diversity that's just in our society in general. And so we pay attention to different roles in the in the organization. And do we see patterns and trends that show us that we haven't done a good enough job in making sure that all of our different positions have the type of diversity that there is within society in general? And equity, which is different from equality. Equity says that we make sure that people have what they need in order to have the outcomes that we consider to be amazing outcomes. And that doesn't mean then, equality means that everyone gets the same thing. But equity means we pay attention that everyone has an opportunity to an amazing outcome. Those are two different things. And then inclusion means that everyone has the opportunity to feel fully included. Our society also finds all kinds of ways to make sure that people are not included. And it is a structural reality. And we in the People Concerned always want to take a look and make sure that we have an inclusive environment. And that means that everyone is included and welcome here, with all of our differences in who we are. In society, we often will look at race as being a reason why some people are left out of things, housing being one of those things. We notice that data shows that LGBTQIA2+ identifying people, that they are often left out of things and not fully included in all types of opportunities and access, as well as people living with disabilities, and just really any of the many differences in who we are. So we're looking at making sure that we have a very diverse workforce in the People Concerned and that everyone has the opportunity, our clients included, in feeling safe, a strong sense of belonging, welcome, and believed that each of us is really an expert on our own lived experience, far more than anyone else could ever be. So that's just a really quick outline of what those things mean. And here at the People Concerned, we work at all different levels in our organization to make sure that we have a framework for DEI and that everyone who works here is connected to that framework and making sure that the outcomes for all of our colleagues and our clients is one where they feel, again, a strong sense of belonging, safe in our organization and in the interactions that we have with each other, as well as for our clients to feel safe in their interactions with us. And at all different levels in our positions, that everyone understands that these are really important things. All kinds of things come from this. The DEI survey is coming, and I hope that you will participate in that, because the DEI survey helps to inform all of the work that we do in this area. And thanks for being here.